Hi everybody. Today we will discuss the questions in tutorial questions in topic 2, which is the financial statements, taxes and cash flows. Let's go to the first question. In the first question we will discuss about the market values and the book values. So by now you should know what's the market value and the book value from the lecture slides. So I would like to give you a brief explanation. Book value of a company is what's the values in the book of the company. And the market value is what's the value of the company in the market. So let's say you have a company. The company has a total asset of 100 ringgit. Let's say this 100 ringgit includes few chairs, few tables, few pens and pencils. So everything total is 100 ringgit in the receipt. So you have written in the book that okay, this is the 100 ringgit and then the total asset of this company is 100 ringgit. And let's imagine that you have taken some loans from a bank which is 20 ringgit. So if you deduct this 80 ringgit from your total asset, that will be your book values of the company. Now imagine that your company issues some shares. That means your company is listed in the share market. So your company has 10 shares. Each share at this moment today, the price of the share is 10 ringgit. So your total market value is 10 times 10. That means 100 ringgit. So the 100 ringgit is the market value. That means the values of your company in the market, where the book values is what's the value of your company in the book. So in our case, book value of this company is 80 ringgit, or the market value of this company is 100 ringgit. So generally, market values is generally more than the book values. So it means that the market is valuing company more than what is in the book. Now, let's go to the first question. The first question says, Clockham Incorporated, this company purchased new clocking machinery 3 years ago for 4 million. So this company bought for 4 million. The machinery can be sold to another company today for $6.2 million. That means whatever they bought as a fixed asset, those fixed asset the cost was $4 million, and now they can sell it for $6.2 million. This company's current balance sheet, remember when it says balance sheet, it means that it is talking about the book. So this balance sheet shows that net fixed asset of 2.8 million, current liabilities of $710,000, net working capital of 130,000. So these all net working capital, current liabilities, fixed asset, those are an element of the balance sheet. So that means if we need to calculate the book values, we're gonna need them. And then it says that if all the current assets were liquidated today, so if that means if we need to sell all the assets, then the company would receive 825,000 cash. Please just forget about the word million. So if all the current assets they sell today, they will get $825,000. So question is, what's the book value of this company and what's the market value? So let's answer the question. So we know that the book value of the current asset is the current asset and the fixed asset. If you add them together, if you add current asset and if you add fixed asset, then you will get the book value of the current asset. Now, fixed asset is already given in the question, which is 2.8 million. So so we need to find the current asset first in order to calculate the book value. So the equation for the book value is that net working capital, NWC, that means net working capital, plus the current liabilities, it will give you the current asset. So if this net working capital and the current liabilities are given in the question, so if we plug those numbers in, you get your current asset, which is $840,000. So that's your current asset. So once we got the book values, now we need to find out the market values. So sorry, and before market value, so we now we just got the current asset. So now we will use this current asset to find out the book values of the asset. So now we will construct the book values of the asset, which is the current asset, which is we have just calculated $840,000, and the fixed asset, which is in the question, given in the question 2.8 million. If you add them together, you will get a total asset of $3,640,000. So that's your book value of this company. Now let's calculate the market values. So all of this information, all of the information necessary to calculate the market values of asset is given in the question. So the market values of asset will be the current asset plus the fixed asset. So in the question, it says they can sell the current asset at $825,000. That's the current, and that's the market value of the current asset. Remember, the current asset in the market value is different than the current asset in the book value, because in the book value we only concentrate on what is written in the book, but here we concentrate on what's the value of this asset in the market. So the question says they can sell all the current asset at 825,000. So that is our current asset, and our fixed asset is 6.2 million. In the question it says that they can sell all those machineries, which is fixed asset, at $6.2 million to another company today. So that's the market value of the fixed asset. So if you add them together, so you will get a total asset of $7,025,000. Thank you.